106.9 WKRZ. Good Tuesday morning. For those brave enough to venture outside to enjoy the beautiful 76-degree weather, the streets are mostly clear, save for a few brave souls pushing through this peculiar stench to rent a movie or grab some essentials. Word on the street is folks are feeling a bit under the weather from this smell. But don't fret, Mayor Holliday has a conference scheduled in about 15 minutes to clear the air. Maybe he's bringing a giant air freshener. Stay tuned.
Holy shit. If it ain't Vikki O'Neil panting at the doors of the town hall at the very last moment, like always.
You know I gotta keep you on your toes.
Well, you keep me on my toes, that's right. Listen, one of these days I'm not gonna be here to hold the door for you, so you need to be on time, otherwise the boss is gonna have your ass.
Not today, my friend. Not today.
Good morning, folks. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way so we can have our morning coffees. Every test for the Ohio River here in Riverside shows that the levels are perfectly fine. So if you want to sit outside and have yourself a drink after work or lay by the river, go right ahead. If you want to get out into the community, get out there. Just be safe because you're going to have to deal with the stench like the rest of us. I'm not denying that the smell is bad because it is, obviously. It's just simply not dangerous. But don't worry because Joe Brooks of Brooks Construction and a few of his people are working on the issues right now, and they have been for several days. And for those of you wondering if this is going to stifle any opportunities, the 4th of July Knox Spectacular of 93 will go on.
Things seem to be looking up after the mayor's conference this morning. I was ready to file away the boring story about sewage buildup, tell the people that things would be cleared in time for the 4th of July, and then grab some lunch with Gigi. But as I fired up my computer at rapid speed,
Welcome. You've got mail.
something caught my eye in my inbox.
Subject line? Important. Avoid the shadow man.
Avoid the shadow man. Couldn't help but roll my eyes as I read what I saw. This is a warning circulating through tech forums and BBS groups. If you receive an email titled Shadow Man, do not open it. Users have reported that their screens flicker and they may lose all their data. Some say the Shadow Man is more than just a virus. It's a curse. To avoid it, pass this message along to your colleagues and friends. Don't risk it. Stay safe. Tech forums, BBS groups? I don't even know what the hell this meant. It was probably some crap like those old chain letters my mother would get back in the 80s. She'd freak out all day and then Dad would come home from work and calm her down. God rest their souls. I deleted the message. Just then, I was ready to close my computer, but one more email caught my eye. The subject line on this one? Confidential. And the username? The Researcher? It almost seemed along the same lines of the Shadow Man. But I couldn't help it. Something in me was dying to see what was in there. Curiosity bit me and I opened it. I stared at the screen for a moment. My mind was blank as I tried to process the words. Brief and simple. You're looking in the wrong place. It's not what you think. Dig deeper. What the hell was that supposed to mean? Oh, it didn't take long for me to find out. The quality wasn't great, but there was an attachment, and when I opened it, there was a few photos. The first one was of someone in a hazmat suit stepping into a manhole. I wonder what someone like that would be doing here. But I didn't linger. I clicked to the next photo. Someone with construction gear holding a gun, guarding the entrance to a sewage system. This was getting a bit odd. In the last image, though, it was really poor quality, grainy, black and white. I could hardly make out any details, but there was someone in the image looking back, just a shadow. Eyes, maybe? I couldn't help myself. I leaned closer, squinting at the screen, wondering if this was some kind of joke. Part of the Shadow Man email, even. But the pit in my stomach only deepened. My instincts, the ones that landed me here as a reporter for Triple N News, screamed that this was no prank. Whoever sent this knew something big, something dangerous. I was freaking out. I scrolled back through the photos one more time. The hazmat suit picture. Right there in the corner was my biggest clue. The Brooks Construction logo. I could recognize that awful yellow hard hat anywhere. Then, my head went back to the conference this morning, where the mayor said that Brooks Construction was handling the issue of the stench arising here in Knox County. That boring-ass day I was supposed to have, with an early afternoon with Gigi, that was gone, replaced by a new mystery. My eyes went back to the person who sent this to me, the researcher. It didn't ring any bells, but nonetheless, they were right, whoever they were. There's no way I could let this go. I will indeed dig deeper. So I spent the afternoon tailing Mr. Brooks. His route was mundane enough. Coffee, meetings, lunch at a greasy spoon. But my gut told me the real action was back at their office. So I waited until dusk, blending into the shadows as the city's life dimmed to a whisper. By nightfall, I found my way into the heart of their operations, slipping through a cracked window like a ghost. In the dim glow of the office, I came across something that made my blood run cold. Pinned to the wall were blueprints of the new sewer system, sprawling across the paper like veins beneath the city's skin. There, in bold red letters, restricted access, emergency containment, ventilation failures. I snapped a photo, my heart pounding. This wasn't just a minor glitch in their plans. This was a full-scale cover-up, hidden beneath layers of bureaucracy and false assurances. What exactly were they containing? What was so dangerous that it required men in hazmat suits under the cloak of darkness? The stench, the vibrations, the whispers of something going on in the sewers. It's all starting to fit together. Pieces of a grim puzzle revealing themselves with each discovery. My instincts are screaming that I'm close, dangerously close to uncovering a truth that could shatter the city's safety. But the questions remain. What is Brooks Construction hiding? Why the secrecy? The midnight operations? The restricted areas? And most importantly, how far are they willing to go to keep this under wraps? The truth is down there in the sewers, lurking in the shadows, and I intend to bring it to light. Vikki O'Neil, Triple N News here. It's Wednesday, June 30th, 1993, and I'm currently investigating the truth behind Mayor Holliday's claims. Brooks Construction insists that they have the situation under control in the sewers, but the rising stench is consistent. Relentless even, and the mayor's constant deflection leaves a bad taste in my mouth. The sewers were recently updated. You know what they say, new infrastructure, modern technology. All just seems too perfect to me. There's a shadow lingering over this project, one that those in power are keen to keep us, the people, in the dark. As I delve deeper, the air grows thick. There's an oppressive weight, an unseen presence here in the sewer that almost feels, I don't know, alive. Something's here. I could feel it. It's like an invisible hand clawing at my face and my throat. It physically stings to breathe in. They're hiding this. They're hiding something catastrophic. It's not just about the stench. The people of Knox County deserve to know about the threat that's festering beneath their feet, ignored and allowed to grow. What was that? I'm not alone down here. There's something, or someone rather, lurking here in these shadows, and I'm going to find out who it is. For right now, this is Vikki O'Neil, Triple N News, signing off. But this story's far from over. so sad. I don't understand what this is. How could this have happened? The people need this terrible news. But first, I need to push further. I owe it to Knox County to have all of the details. Despite this horror. Bite marks. What in the world is going on down here? More blood? Hello? Mister? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
This is Vikki O'Neil, Triple N News. God, I don't even know the date anymore. I've just come out of the tunnels. Alive. I don't know how, but I'm here, and I need to get this down while it's still fresh. I was attacked. A construction worker. He looked sick, like something out of a nightmare. I thought he was just, I don't know, disoriented or injured, but he wouldn't stop. No matter how many times I tried to push him back, he just kept coming, and I had to fight him off. Jesus, I thought I killed him. I was sure I'd killed a man. I felt sick, like the ground was going to open up and swallow me whole. But then, there were more of them. Not just one, but a whole pack, and they were fast, like predators. I had to run. I couldn't even look back. I just ran, and I could hear them right on my heels, scraping, snarling, but I made it out. I'm rattled. No, I'm more than rattled. I'm shaking like a leaf in a storm. But I'm still here, still breathing, and damn it, I'm not giving up now. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Knox County deserves the truth, no matter what I have to go through to get it. I've just found something that might connect those workers' madness too. I don't know what to make of it yet, but it's big. I'm sitting here reading through some old emails. Can't believe these were just left open, like a breadcrumb trail waiting for someone to follow. First one's from Dr. Evelyn Cross. Name sounds familiar. Dated June 13th, 1993. She's writing to her team about a ruptured fissure here below Riverside. It sounds like Brooks Construction was rebuilding the sewage system, and apparently something went wrong, badly wrong. She talks about deploying a team to investigate, and they're kitted out with full protective gear, just like in the pictures that the researcher emailed me. This wasn't just some routine checkup. This email was serious. They're worried about public health risks. The second email, it's from the next day, June 14th, 1993. Dr. Jeff Sooner, another CDC guy, and he's practically begging Dr. Cross to get to the site immediately. He says the situation has escalated beyond their control, that whatever's going on is spreading too fast, and their containment measures aren't working. This isn't just some sewage problem, this is a full-blown crisis. Now that I'm down here, crisis seems like an understatement. And Dr. Cross, she responds 8 minutes later, says she's booked the next flight to Louisville. She's on her way to oversee operations herself. This wasn't just some run-of-the-mill incident, and it went wrong fast. What the hell happened down here? Whatever this is, it's bigger than I thought. Knox County's been sitting on a powder keg, and I think it just went off. But still, how is this related to those workers? I feel if I turn back and get help, then any and all evidence might be gone by the time I return. Dr. Cross, she was here, and so was Dr. Sooner. Maybe they're still down here somewhere. God, I hope they're still down here. If I can find them, maybe they can tell me what the hell went wrong, what really happened. But if something happens to me, and someone finds this dictaphone, please make sure this gets to the people of Knox County. They deserve to know.
Vikki O'Neil. Vikki, please answer.
Hello?
Vikki O'Neil, is that you?
Who is this? How do you know my name?
It's Dr. Evelyn Cross. There's no time to explain, but you're in immediate danger.
Danger? Do you mean those men? How do you even know where I am? What is this place?
Listen carefully. You need to get out of there now, but first, there's something you have to do. Behind you, to your left, there's a locked door. The code to get in is 7421.
What am I supposed to do?
Grab the samples on the far counter. They are crucial, and we cannot leave them behind. In the drawer, there is a walkie-talkie. Once you have them, there's a frequency you need to tune into, 193.7.
All right, I'm tuning in now, but you better have answers once I'm out of this mess.
I'll guide you out of there. You have to trust me. Stay low and move quickly. Head to the east exit. It's your only safe way out.
I'm on it.
They're coming! Vikki, run!
Run, Vikki, run. So it's dark now. Footsteps trail this forgotten place. A story in broken glass jagged and painful. Run for your life in this ghostly town. Tireless echoes of the floor.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Classical dreams and melodies lost.
Asset is on the run. Locked and loaded. What do you say, Destinies? Let's do some fucking killing.
Sergeant Rowell, we gotta push. I don't think we're going to reach her.
Oh yes, the fuck we are. Move. She's just at the end of the road here. After this, you owe me a beer.
Fuck the beer. After this, you owe me a whole ass vacation.
Smoke out! All right, Vasquez, get ready. Last fucking push. Here we go again. Die, you motherfuckers. Hey, you!
Got the samples. They're intact. What about the reporter? Yes, ma'am.
Coming at you live from the heart of Kentucky on this fine Wednesday night. We're closing in on the witching hour, and there's something mighty strange in the air, like a full moon and a busted plow. Word is, Knox Telecommunications is having a rough go, so if you're struggling to get through, you're not alone. And hey, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? 106.9 WKRZ, keeping your toes tapping while the phones are fussing. Now from your local band, the 126ers, who you could catch playing at Betsy's Bar in Riverside if you're free this week. This is their new song called My Sad Old Heart.
Miss O'Neil, you may have just saved your country and didn't know it. Hell, you may have saved the world. It's nice to finally meet you. I'm Dr. Evelyn Cross. But you could call me the researcher.
Test. We're back on? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
How are you feeling, Vikki?
Where am I? What's going on?
There's so much to say in so little time. There's a lot we have to cover, Ms. O'Neil, but first, I need you to know you're safe, you're healthy. You were exposed to something in those tunnels, something we're still trying to understand.
The tunnels, the gas? God, what the hell was that?
Here, take this and look it over. What you encountered was the result of a breach, something that's been buried beneath Knox County for centuries. And you, Vikki, may be the key to stopping it.
Why me? Why am I so important?
Because you were there when it happened. You saw things no one else has. And in those moments, you unwittingly became part of something much larger. Something we've only begun to unravel. But a process that you started months ago.
Months ago, I was investigating the failing sewage systems for N News. My reports forced the city to act, to overhaul the infrastructure below Riverside because of the seismic activity I uncovered during my research. I knew when they started, something didn't sit right. It wasn't just the smell. Oh God, am I the blame of all this?
Your investigative work was crucial, Vikki. The city made the decision to upgrade the sewage systems based on your findings. But what no one could have anticipated was that those changes would lead to the fissure being exposed.
I didn't know. I couldn't have known.
No one's blaming you, okay? Believe me. But now that you understand, you need to help us make this right. You've seen the effects, and you're the one who can help us prevent it from getting worse. If you don't, I can't imagine what will happen.
What exactly are we dealing with?
It goes back centuries. I obtained this information from local historians and their readings of, and interviews with, local Native American tribes. The natives of what is now Knox County here in Kentucky spoke of an ancient spirit's evil breath, something that drove their people to madness. They sent brave warriors to fight off the tribes of madmen and close the fissure that released the evil breath. There's one story that stood out, a warrior named Wire. He led a small army to seal the fissure, but out of all those who went, he was the only one to return alive. His mission was a success, keeping the fissure sealed for centuries. Until now.
But it's not an evil breath, is it?
No, it's not. It's a pathogen. Ancient, deadly, and very real. Brooks Construction dug too deep, and in doing so, they uncovered this evil breath, and now it's spreading.
So what do we do now?
What we do is fight. We research and fight, but first, throw these on. I have something to show you.
It's already reached the city. It's spreading.
Yes, faster than we anticipated. We've tried to contain it, but the pathogen, it's unlike anything we've ever seen.
I can't believe this. It's horrible. This is all my fault, isn't it?
No, Vikki. You couldn't have known. None of us could. Your investigation was about saving lives, about preventing a disaster.
go back to where it all started. I'll help you track it, but we need to make sure it doesn't spread any further, whatever it takes. This is bigger than just us, bigger than just this city. The sooner we understand it, the better chance we have of stopping it. And if we can't, then we'll have to make sure the rest of the world is ready for what's coming.
The situation is evolving rapidly. Every piece of data we collect brings us closer to understanding this virus, but we're running out of time. The pathogen is already adapting, spreading faster than we anticipated. Vikki, meet your team. We're counting on you to help guide them through what's coming. This isn't just about containing an outbreak, it's about preventing the end of everything we know.
Dead of night, she works to the bone. Vikki O'Neil, she's far from home, with a fire in her heart and a story untold. Chasing the truth, she's breaking the mold. Through the shadows deep, where the secrets lie, in the sewers cold, where the echoes die. She's got the strength, she's got the drive. Vikki's fighting to keep us alive. Ancient whispers in the wind, a tale of madness where it all begins. Vikki's the key, the one who knows. She's the light where the darkness grows. Oh, Vikki O'Neil, Triple N's brightest star. With your fearless heart, you've traveled far. Through the chaos and the night, you bring the truth. Vikki, you're the voice we all trust and use.
I'm glad to see you taking this serious.
Shit. Sorry, I am taking this seriously. It's just that this is sort of part of my process to figure things out.
And have you figured things out?
I have. Well, in a sense I have. Come with me. Take a look at this. Your team is brilliant. They were able to generate a 3D map of Knox County and mark the points of interest based off of my findings. Check it out. Here, this is where the first breach occurred, right beneath Riverside. The sewage systems are interconnected here, and if the gas leaked into these areas, it would explain why the outbreak seems to be spreading through the water lines.
We need to isolate these zones immediately. If we can identify the most critical points of exposure, we might have a chance at containing this before it reaches the larger populations.
Dr. Cross, ma'am, you need to see this quick.
I used to chase stories like this, thinking it was all about getting the truth out there. But this isn't just a story. That soldier, he had no idea what was coming. And now, the whole world's watching him die. I didn't think it would spread this fast.
These outbreaks, they're serious, no doubt. But they're still localized. If we act quickly, the military might still have a chance to contain this.
How do we stop it? How do we keep this from turning into an all-out catastrophe?
We have to trust the data, and we have to trust you. You know this city's infrastructure better than anyone else here. If we're going to stop this from spreading, we need to know where it's going next and how to cut it off before it's too late. These are small outbreaks, isolated incidents. The military can still get this under control. But if it spreads beyond this, if it gets beyond what we can contain, I hate to say it, but we might just have to shift our focus. If containment fails, we need to find survivors and help them. It's not just about stopping the outbreak at that point. It is about saving lives, whoever and wherever they are.
Good morning, Knox County. You're listening to 106.9 WKRZ, the heartbeat of Louisville. It's your favorite DJ, Ronnie Blaze. Folks, let me tell you, it's a beautiful Sunday, July 4th. The sun's shining, the grills are firing up, and we've got a full day of fun ahead. Now, don't forget to head on over to the City Center this evening for a special performance from the Louisville Southern University's dance program, showing off their brand new ballet right before the fireworks go off. It's going to be a show you won't want to miss.
What are you doing? Get the fuck off of me, bitch. What the hell was that about? She bit my hand. Phones are down, so I can't even call security. Stupid cheerleader dick. I'm not feeling too good. Cheerleader.
Vikki O'Neil here. I don't know what happened to my dictaphone or my gear, and well, I'm too afraid to ask. But I found this camera that I'm keeping hidden with me, and it's the only way for me to document things as we move further. When I woke up in this strange military facility, they told me I was here to help, that I could make a difference. But every step I take, every clue I find, it's like there's a wall being built around me. The team is preparing for an operation where they need me involved. Since this all started, since the day I followed Joe Brooks and found those things that Cross calls zombies, I've wanted to break this news. That was days ago. Now it's the 4th of July and I watched a man get eaten on live television. But the news is being spun with misinformation about riots, confusion, and whatever the hell else. The feed that we received in the monitor room, the real live feed, that isn't what the people of Knox County received. I didn't think this type of media manipulation was possible, but it's happening and I'm a goddamn part of it. I wanted to warn the people, to tell them what's happening out there, but Cross, she's always there, always one step ahead, steering me away. Why? Why in the world won't they tell the people? There are already small outbreaks in the Riverside and Valley Station, so it's not like the pandemic isn't spreading. Every time I try to report, every time I think I can get the truth out, she shuts me down. It's always track the fissures, gather the samples. But what are they doing with that information? How many samples could make the difference? And why do I feel like I'm being watched, controlled? I'm not just a reporter anymore. I'm a threat somehow. And if I don't play their game, I might not make it out of here, but I won't be silenced. I'll find a way to get this news out there. Tonight, when we are closing in on the next fissure, that might be my only chance. Things are going to get dangerous here. I don't know if I'll make it through the night. If I don't, then this is Vikki O'Neil signing off one last time.
So, you're the reporter I pulled out of the tunnels.
I never did get a chance to say thanks for that, but thank you, seriously.
Lost a man down there. She tried saving you too, but those fucking things, they got her.
I didn't ask to be saved, but I'm not sorry I survived.
You shouldn't have been down there in the first place. This isn't your fight.
Not my fight! I'm here because people need to know what's really going on. This is my fight, whether you like it or not. I'm not just some bystander.
But out there, you're a liability.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't noticed, I'm still standing. And if what's happening out there keeps spreading, people are going to need answers. They need someone to tell them the truth. Not you, not Dr. Cross, but me.
You got guts, I'll give you that. But guts won't keep you alive. If you're sticking around, you follow orders. No heroics.
I'm no hero, Sergeant. I'm just here to tell the story.
Well, just keep your head down, O'Neil. I may not be able to save you next time. Now, let's move. We gotta get the bird in the air. Camp is already set. Cross says the fissure you found in the state park is crucial. This should be the last one we need to seal. State park's usually packed this time of year.
They've all cleared out, or they're...
Or they're what? Say what you mean.
Or they're already one of them, turned into those undead things.
Then we've got a bigger problem than what Command thought. Although, never mind.
No, don't say never mind. Say what you mean.
It's just that I've never had any issues taking orders, O'Neil. Never. But with this, being a good Marine is hard. Our orders aren't military. They're scientific. Cross, there's something about her orders that just doesn't sit right. I think we could have wrapped this days ago, but Cross needed more information, more data. It's like she wants to use it, not stop it. But what do I know, right? I'm just a dumb grunt.
I'm not sure what to say.
Make sure you stay safe out here today, O'Neil. The people may just need you most of all when the dust settles. All right, soldiers, daylight's here. Kick out this fire and let's move. Secure the entrance!
Yes, Sergeant.
Hold your ground, men! O'Neil, on me!
I'm right behind you, Sarge.
There it is, O'Neil. That's the last one that needs closing.
We close this, and maybe, just maybe, we've stopped it. We've bought Knox County some time.
Let's hope so. But we can't let our guard down now.
Let me over there. I'm going to collect the samples. The last samples. With these back to Cross, then maybe, just maybe we could finally get back to normal. There, that should do it. What was that? Sarge, what's going on?
Check the hall. Quick, I gotta set these charges.
We have to move.
Go! You want to save Knox County? You want to stop this thing? Then get out of here and tell the world what happened.
this together. But you made sure. You made damn sure. It's over. Finally, it's over. Knox County. They're safe now. We did it. We really did it. I'll tell your story, Raoul. I'll make sure they know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to commend each of you for your loyalty and dedication throughout this operation. As you know, we've made incredible strides, closing the fissures and containing what could have been a disaster far worse than any of us could imagine. But I have made a calculated decision. One fissure, the largest, remains unsealed. Now, before anyone questions my judgment, let me make something perfectly clear. This is not a mistake. It's an opportunity to learn, to understand. This virus, these pathogens are unlike anything we've ever encountered. They hold secrets, potential. By leaving one fissure active, we continue to study the spread, the mutation, the possibilities. Imagine, if we can harness this, control it, we could hold in our hands the power to alter biological warfare as we know it. A new weapon, far more powerful than any army, any bomb, or, which I've found so far, not a weapon, but something to help cure the diseases that wreak havoc on us now. Come, take a look. The samples we've gathered from the fissures are just the beginning. Inside this little microscope, you could see the virus attacking cancer cells and eliminating them. If we could harness this power, we could rid disease, cancer, AIDS, malaria, heck, even obesity. I understand the risks, but the rewards, oh, they outweigh any risk. I have a meeting with the president to present my findings today. If all goes well, we'll be very rich, and we'll be the heroes that no one knew about. But until my meeting with President Douglas, stay vigilant and stay safe on your way out. I have a bit more work to do. Val Skinner. We meet again. Let me introduce you to sample W8, the most promising serum we've developed so far. I believe this will not only regenerate your living cells and tissue, but also eradicate the infected cells along the way. I've lathered the serum over your heart, which is still intact, but blackening from the Knox infection. That's what they're calling it, you know? The Knox infection. Sort of dull, if you ask me. Ugh. Now, let me just go ahead and sew this up. There we go. Of course, if this works, it'll be revolutionary. The military will have what they've always wanted, and the public will never know how close we came to the edge. They'll hail me as the one who stopped the spread, the one who found the cure, well, the closest thing to it anyway. All the lives lost. Maybe this will finally make it worth something. They'll see that sometimes sacrifices are necessary for... Oh shit, it's working! Fuck! Val, can you hear me? Mr. Skinner, please, I know this isn't you. Damn it. Fuck. I have to get this under the microscope and see if I'm turning. Fuck. Ah! Please! It's not working. The serum is useless. This is it. This is how I die.
This Freddy guy is creepy as all heck. What the? Let me see what incarnation is going on. friggin' bicycle. I just don't understand what that noise could have been. Look at this. Hopefully everyone's okay. Hey there, you folks need some help? What happened up here? Are y'all a bunch of hippies on the weed? Whoa, stop, I think you're in shock. Oh, Christmas. Freddy Krueger got to them.
I've got the story. It's bigger than we thought. Sooner was trying to stop this. Cross had him killed to cover it up. Cross, she silenced Sooner and had him disappeared to protect her secrets.
Gigi, not now. This outbreak, it's out of control. We can't run your story.
Your own people are out there missing and you what? You're going to bury the truth?
We're already getting orders to keep things quiet. The government's involved. You know how it is. We can't start a panic. I'm sorry to hear about Vikki, really, but...
Don't act like you give a shit. I had to dig. I had to follow up on Vikki's cases and files, Declan. You know what? Fuck this. Vikki, I'll find you. I swear I'll fucking find you.
I can't die here. Raoul, he sacrificed everything. I can't let that be for nothing. I have to tell his story. All of it. I just need to get out of here. Just a little further. So you're saying that Dr. Sooner, the CDC guy, was actually the researcher and not Cross? How do you know that Cross got him killed?
Like I said, Eugene is who I go to for this new age bullshit online, and he says anything and everything you do on there could be found, and easily too. This could have been prevented, this whole thing. Everyone getting sick, it's putting people into a mass hysteria. Hell, even some of our co-workers are saying that people are being eaten. Haha. Could you fucking believe that? They think that folks are being eaten.
Gigi, I don't know how to say this. If you didn't pick me up when you did, if luck didn't bring us together, it might just be rumors, but it's true. The fishers I was tracking did something and there was a gas released. That gas had pathogens that got into the water lines, it kills them and then brings them back. They do eat people. They do.
Please tell me you're fucking with me.
I wish that I was. We need to get this out there, Gigi. We can't stay here any longer. We have to leave Knox County. Drive south. Let's push to Tennessee. Somewhere they'll listen.
You're lucky I trust you. If you weren't so fucked up looking right now, I'd ask more questions. But we gotta drive ahead of us, so tell me everything. And I do mean everything.
This doesn't look good.
This isn't looking good, Gigi. There was no one working the gas station. This wreck shows signs of violence, but there's no one around. Do you think we're too late?
I hope not. All we could do is try, though, right?
What should we do?
We go out there and talk to them. We're press. We have credentials. They can't just shoot us for trying to leave, right?
Okay, but we need to be careful. They look like they're ready to shoot anything that moves.
Stop right fucking there. Get back in your car and turn around right now.
We're with Triple N News. We have credentials. We're trying to report on what's happening here.
This area here is under quarantine. Orders are that no one, especially press, leaves the exclusion zone.
Exclusion zone? You mean the whole damn county? You can't just seal it off and keep everyone in the dark.
Please, we just need to get out. We got info that could help everyone. People need to know what's going on here.
Orders are orders. No one leaves the exclusion zone. Just stop.
Please, you have to understand. We're just trying to help. You always think you'll have more time to do what's right, to say the things you didn't get to say, to fix the mistakes you've made. But time is never on your side when the world's falling apart. We tried to warn them, but we were always one step behind, and then it felt like it was too late. Every choice I made led to this. Every article, every question. And now I don't even know if there's anyone left to listen, if there's anyone left to save. I've watched so many people die. I've seen their faces, their eyes begging for help, and I stood there helpless. I'll never know the truth. But if this is the end, I need to believe that someone will. But maybe, just maybe, there's still one story left to tell.
On your knees, hands in the air, cuff them!
Don't move, please, just don't fucking move.
Put them in the damn box until transport arrives. Once transport gets here, blindfold them in the car and get them the fuck out of my base.
Why are you doing this?
We are all
You're not
one.
going to get away with this,
the
man.
People. What are you
not.
doing to us?
Crap.
Crap, this is bad. Like really, really bad.
I know, but we have to stay calm, Gigi. If we lose it now, we're done.
I hope they don't hurt us.
Hey, can you hear us? We're reporters. We haven't done anything wrong.
Please, you don't have to do this. We just want to help people. We're not a threat. What the hell is going on? Are you serious? What a dick. I know you could still hear us.
Hello? What's going on out there? Just don't kill us.
All right, follow me. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. Careful getting in. Oh, and y'all could remove your blindfolds once you're in there. Cuffs too.
What is this? Where are you taking us?
Yeah, why switch us to an ambulance?
Shit, I'm sorry. Y'all are probably still scared out of your minds. I'm Security Officer Randall Julius. I switched y'all over because medical transport doesn't really get looked at twice by the others. Mostly because they don't want anything to do with the sick. No one is trying to risk an unnecessary encounter if they don't need to.
So we ain't going to some military camp?
Nah, not a military camp, but still a camp. I'm bringing you someplace that will give you a chance to decide on what to do next. And here we are. Listen, not all of us are following the same orders. Some of us don't agree with what's going on, with how far they're willing to go to keep things quiet. Miss O'Neil, do you need help with the fire? Never mind.
You mentioned keeping things quiet. What exactly are they trying to keep quiet?
The outbreak? The fact that this thing really does turn people into cannibals. They'll kill anyone who gets in the way of keeping it under wraps, including you two.
So they were going to kill us? Neat. Love it, I just love it. Don't you, Vikki, don't you love it?
I know, and I'm sorry, but there are some of us who are different. I am different.
Why help us specifically?
Because someone needs to tell the truth, and it sure as hell won't be anyone wearing these uniforms. I can't go any further. This campsite is hidden enough that you won't be found right away. From here, you've got two choices. Either get back into town and try to get your story out, or disappear. I've got some gear for you to help with the first option.
Where the hell are my transports? Security Team 3. Do we have eyes?
Well, that's my signal. Ms. O'Neil, Ms. Johnson, best of luck moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. Julius.
Don't thank me yet. Be safe out here.
We can't go to Tennessee, can we?
It seems if we escape the exclusion zone, then we might just be abandoning everyone in Knox County. If we go back, we might just be getting ourselves killed trying to help everyone else. So, yeah, I'd say we can't go to Tennessee. Hey, remember this old dance?
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
I think that's Erie. Let's move quick and quiet. We gotta get in there. There. Let's keep quiet. They don't see us. Let's get this on the digital. Oh my God.
Those people are just citizens. I can't watch.
Vikki O'Neil here, recording live from Erie. Look at what they're doing. Innocent civilians gunned down. The people are starting to fight back, but how could they stand up to the United States military? Look at the violence. Look at the betrayal of our government.
Keep your voice down. They'll hear us.
Jesus, there's convicts roaming the streets? Has everything broken down already? Are we too late to help Kentucky?
No, we're not too late. The people need us. We need to get into the city and lay low. If we could find a working computer, I can get the word to Eugene. He'll be able to broadcast it to the internet, and then it will spread faster than this outbreak. I don't know about this building. It's too close to their activity. We need to lay low for the night until we could find some resources and get your video out.
What are you talking about? We need to get the word to these people right now.
You're being irrational, Vikki. Think about it. We need to be slow and meticulous. We got lucky with Randall, but these men are lawless out here.
Shh, did you hear that? It came from upstairs. Be ready for anything. Empty. It's gotta be the next floor up. Jesus, there's no way. It can't be. Rowell? Rowell, is that you? There's no way. The explosion.
O'Neil, I knew you had it in you to survive. And yeah, I thought I was dead too. But turns out, fate had other plans. The explosion blew off the part of my arm that was infected. The rest, well, let's just say the bodies of the dead shielded me from the worst of it. Sure, maybe it peeled half of my face away, but I think it gives me character.
Vikki told me that you were buried in that fissure. How did you survive after that?
I crawled out, found myself at an abandoned military checkpoint. Lucky for me, there was someone there, a doctor, gathering supplies. Dr. Richard Sooner.
Wait, did you say Sooner?
Like, as in the CDC guy?
The very same. He was searching for Jeff Sooner, his brother. Didn't know yet that his brother was already gone. Dead. Ordered by Cross herself.
Bitch.
Exactly. After talking to Dr. Richard, it's clear Cross had other plans. Jeff found something. Something she didn't want out. And now she's tying up loose ends. Richard patched me up, gave me this prosthetic, and I told him everything. He's out there now trying to piece together what really happened.
I knew there was something off about Cross, but killing your coworker is psychotic.
We have to expose her for what she's done.
That's why I'm here. Now that you're here, my plan could actually work. No one wants to see a mangled freak, but you two real reporters, we're going to take back the Erie news station. I can get us inside, but you two, you're going to take over the broadcast. We go live, expose the truth, everything. Cross, the virus, the military. Let the people know what's coming for them.
Exactly. But we gotta move fast. Cross has roadblocks up all over the county. Once Rowell gets us inside, we've only got one shot to get this out before they shut it down.
Then what do you say we make sure the whole damn world hears us?
Activity's quiet. Things seem concentrated on the east side of the city. We should move now.
What about the soldiers still here?
Just stay low, stay quiet. We'll be okay. Through here. Be quick.
Savages. We're all becoming savages.
All right, we're here. Let's hijack the airwaves and broadcast everything we've got on the exclusion zone and what Cross and the military are doing. Vikki, you'll be the face. People still trust you.
It doesn't matter. There's no friggin' power. Quick, let's see what's upstairs. Empty. It's all gone. They didn't leave anything. God damn it, I'm sick of this!
Calm down, you're gonna get us killed. What do you think, Gigi? Back to the roof and plan our way back to Riverside?
That might be best, but on the way through the alley, I think I heard something we should check out. I think it was a radio transmission. Maybe that could help us.
It's dangerous. Might have to do some killing if you could live with that, but maybe there's something or someone on that radio that could help us. Might be worth it.
Let's move then.
I was wrong. I don't like this. Let's go.
No. Listen.
Summer 93 is here, and so is the big Louisville summer sale at Riverwood Mall. Grab the hottest deals on clothing, electronics, toys, and more. Every store is slashing
It's Louisville FM. Gigi, they don't know. The broadcast is about a new sale at the mall. I feel like I could cry. This thing didn't take over everywhere yet.
That's all well and good, I really mean that. But if we're going to keep it that way, change that to the military channels and see if we could gather any info to help us stay alive.
Be advised, transport is scheduled for Louisville. Departure in 45 mics. The shipment contains critical supplies for checkpoint and roadblock deployment within the exclusion zone. Objective is to reinforce containment and prevent breach into the city. If the infection penetrates Louisville, we're looking at a full-scale collapse. No civilians will be secured. Over.
We got 45 minutes before they depart. We gotta get on that train. Now!
Looks clear from here.
Up ahead. Be careful.
We did it. We made it. We have to lay low, but we should be on the way to Louisville soon.
And you know what? This has some equipment we could use to make a tape for when we get to the news station. Do you know what this means?
This means that we might just help everyone.
Stop, y'all stay put. I'm gonna look around, see if things are as good as they seemed over that radio transmission. Follow me. You ain't gonna believe this shit. It's like nothing's happened here. People are just living their lives. Here's the plan. We'll stick out in the city, so the first thing we do is hit a clothing store nearby. Then we grab some food and a drink. There's a bar on the way. We need to look like we belong, and we need a plan for tonight.
Well, this is Triple N News HQ. Me and Gigi have our credentials with us, so getting in should be no problem. Listen, Raoul, I know killing is your thing, but some of these people are our friends, co-workers, and bosses. As much as I'd thought about killing my boss, I'd really rather it not happen. Now I'm a writer and have done plenty of behind-the-scene work to know how to get this done. But we need to be gentle. Their lives are about to change. Forever.
Understood, O'Neil. I'll play the mute until you need me.
Richard was useless when I tried to find you, Vikki. Richard is our editor. I told him something was off when Vikki went missing, but he wouldn't help.
What? He didn't think it was worth looking into?
He said that the government was already monitoring everything we pushed out by that point, and that we shouldn't scare people.
Which is why walking in and asking to use their camera ain't gonna work. They won't let us get near a broadcast.
They think they can control the story, but we're going to change that. It's time to let Knox County know what's going on. We've come too far to stop now. Let's move. Everyone be cool.
What's up, Harry? Hiya, Harry.
Vikki, Giselle, nice to see y'all again. Damn phones are still down, so I'm printing and running. Gotta move.
What we got here?
Sorry, we need to get in there. It's urgent.
Y'all are in the wrong part of the studio.
Woo! Tour's on the first floor. Now get!
Sorry, boys, I hate to do this, but we're in a hurry.
What the?
Not again!
Ouch!
Shit, Sergeant.
Had to be done. Now let's go.
All right, so we're here. According to the monitor, they just recorded the last segment that will run into commercial time. We have about 5 minutes before the crew is back from break. When we walk through these doors, just take this tape and push it into that player right there. Leave the rest up to us.
Workers ask management to establish smoking policies on the job based on the
what's
total weight of
going on in there?
scientific
I'm live in 3
evidence. The
minutes. Now
EPA
open
says
the
that
door.
widespread exposure to secondhand
Where the
smoke
hell
is
is
a
security?
serious health risk. And there is still plenty more to come on the news channel at 5 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Tommy, the Green Ranger. Man, nothing feels better than a great morning workout. And that was just my warm-up. Being a Power Ranger means I gotta keep in shape.
To the people of Knox County, and anyone else who might be listening, this is Vikki O'Neil, reporter for Triple N News. What I'm about to tell you is something the government doesn't want you to hear. They've been hiding the truth for months now, but I won't stay silent any longer. It's time you all know what's really happening. Back in January of 1993, I began investigating unusual activity beneath the surface of Knox County. There were signs of instability, dangerous seismic shifts threatening the integrity of our infrastructure. As a reporter, it was my job to protect the people, to make sure your voices were heard. I pushed the county and Riverside officials to revitalize the underground systems. The risk of sinkholes and disaster was too great to ignore. But when construction started, something happened. Something none of us could have predicted. Brooks Construction uncovered something buried deep beneath Knox County, an ancient fissure that should have stayed sealed. What poured out wasn't just gas, it was a nightmare. A gas so foul, so toxic, that it infected the air we breathe. This wasn't just a bad smell, it carried something far worse. Ancient pathogens. Pathogens that had lain dormant for who knows how long, until we unleashed them. And the moment that gas escaped, the real horror began. The initial release had devastating effects. The people closest to the fissure began changing, violently. Their minds were taken over, twisted into something monstrous. It rewired them, made them aggressive, cannibalistic. A single bite, even a scratch, could spread the infection. And once infected, there's no going back. You become one of them. What the military is now calling zombies. What the government is trying to keep out of the headlines. Dr. Evelyn Cross of the CDC, someone I thought I could trust, was supposed to lead the effort to contain this. She and the military have been working in secret, trying to close the fissures, trying to stop this infection from spreading. But the truth is, it's spreading too fast. As I speak to you now, cities across Knox County are being abandoned, shut down, walled off, entire neighborhoods gone, left lawless. People, families are being trapped inside these quarantine zones, cut off from the rest of the world, and no one's coming to save them. The government is keeping this from you. They've locked Knox County down, turned it into an exclusion zone. No one is allowed in. No one is allowed out. But I refuse to let this stay hidden. We have a right to know. You have a right to know. They want you to believe everything's under control. They want you to stay calm. But the truth is, there's no more control. We are on our own. And if we don't act now, if we don't stand together, it's only going to get worse. The people of Knox County deserve better than this. You deserve the truth. This is Vikki O'Neil, and I won't stay silent anymore. Something happened. Something none of us could have predicted. Brooks Construction uncovered something buried deep beneath Knox County, an ancient fissure that should have stayed sealed. What poured out wasn't just gas.
Please tell me this ain't real, babe.
A gas so foul, so toxic, that it infected the air we breathe. This wasn't just
But I tell
gas
y'all,
smell.
this might be our last chance to all be together.
Pathogens that had lain dormant for who knows how long, but we unleashed them. And the moment that gas escaped, the real horror began. The initial release had devastating effects. The people closest to the fissure began changing violently. Their minds were taken over, twisted into something monstrous. It rewired them, made them aggressive, cannibalistic. A single bite.
Bro, this is like a total buzzkill.
And once infected, there's no going back. You become one of them. What the military is now calling zombies.
We gotta keep the babies safe. We should leave.
I don't know. It seems like a bunch of malarkey to me.
Dr. Evelyn Cross of the CDC, someone I thought I could trust.
We gotta get the fuck out of here before it's too late. My shit's already in the car. Let's
She and the
move.
military have been working in secret. People of Knox County deserve better than this. You deserve the truth. This is Vikki O'Neil, and I won't stay silent anymore. Clear. Moving upstairs. Found a couple of security guards unconscious. Send up a medic. Studio is clear and the feed is disabled now. Must have just missed them. Check the exits.
They couldn't have gotten too far. Get that bird back in the air so we could get eyes up.
Gigi, that was great thinking setting that broadcast on a delay.
It's only a brief trick. Hopefully they don't find us. I can't believe we did it. We finally got the word out.
I've been running into a brick wall until now, and it's all thanks to you two. Now we wait. Let's see if our words were enough. I really hope it was enough.
It was. It has to be. Right?
The department is announcing 187 cases.
273 new cases were reported, which brings the total to nearly 3,000. There were also 4 new deaths reported, bringing that total to 148, and 32,319
cases are on the rise, and the CDC is putting Knox County in the medium risk and community level criteria for cases. It means if you have a weak immune system, the CDC recommends staying up to date with vaccines and talking with your doctor about wearing masks. Channing the first digital render shows us where the case count and the risk level stands in Knox County.
Is higher than in other places because not enough people are vaccinated.
One hospital in Kentucky that is stretched to the absolute limit.
This is not a political party or a religion in here. This isn't about constitutional freedoms. This virus is an evil thing.
Hello, please, one at a time.
Governor, do you have any comment on Vikki O'Neil's broadcast from Triple N last night? Is it true that she was stopped by the military?
I want to first address the concerns of the public and assure everyone that we are doing everything in our power.
Governor, is Vikki O'Neil being detained? Are her claims of people being attacked by zombies accurate?
Miss O'Neil is not in custody at this time.
Are you saying she isn't wanted? Why hasn't the military stopped her if she's spreading misinformation?
Are people really eating each other?
Just stop. There is no credible evidence to support these more, sensational claims.
So you're denying that people have been attacked?
The airwaves?
What about the footage she aired?
The situation is complicated, and we are investigating the circumstances of Miss O'Neil's broadcast. However, I want to assure the public that safety is our #1 priority. What we know so far is that this is not a simple gas leak, as previously reported. We are dealing with a release of some kind of toxin. At this time, we believe the toxin is airborne.
You're saying it's in the air. Is it spreading to Louisville?
What should people be doing? Can they go outside?
At this time, we are advising everyone to stay indoors and limit exposure to outdoor air. We don't have all the details yet, but rest assured we are working closely with federal authorities.
Governor Fairweather, how far has this toxin spread? Should Louisville be evacuated?
We are coordinating with every available resource. For now, everyone needs to stay indoors and wait for further instruction. We're doing everything we can.
Where did you even get this thing?
Who cares? Some rich bastard ain't fitting to miss it.
I can't believe we got out. I thought for sure they'd catch us.
Did our job. We warned one of the only safe places left. That's all we could do. Louisville's not safe anymore. We'll be better off in Riverside.
Home. Back to where it all started. Do you think there's anything left?
Doesn't matter. It's the only place we've got. Do you think the people believed your broadcast? About what's really happening?
They believed enough to panic, but panic isn't going to help anyone. And with the governor saying it's airborne, it's only going to get worse.
But it ain't airborne, right?
No, the virus only spreads through bites and saliva. But now everyone's too scared to think straight.
Fear's a powerful weapon. They'll use it to keep everyone in line. But it'll backfire. People are going to start turning on each other when they realize no one's coming to save them.
O'Neil and her team are gone. No trace of them at the scene.
Find them. They can't have gotten far. Forget that order, soldier. This just came in. Alter O'Neil to low priority.
We're initiating Operation Blackdown.
I think we're close to Riverside. I can see... Wait, what the hell is that?
My God. Quick, get in the water and get to shore! This fucking thing is going to get hit!
Jesus, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Concentrate on the dead. We gotta get some supplies if we're going to survive this thing. People might not be friendly. Don't take it easy, or you'll get yourselves killed. Let's start with medical. Let's get to the pharmacy.
Move down there. Let's get out of the bombing zone. Fuck! On your left!
The house! Not friendly!
This is insane. I can't believe this. Watch your back, Sarge.
Behind us! I swear, if we make it through this, I'm going to introduce myself to Dr. Cross, and then kill her. We gotta get back up to Main Street. That's where the pharmacy is.
Okay, follow me.
It's blocked with debris. We're going to have to go around. Those people are blocked in the RV. We need to help.
That guy is fucking shooting at us. Watch out!
Get away from that RV, you dead bastards.
It's clear out here. Stay safe.
We can't stop.
That police car might have something we need. The whole city, it's gone to shit. Get to safety if you could find it.
Almost there. It's right up the way here.
Be quick! We got some zombies in here. grab what we can, and let's get the hell out of here.
Take as many bandages as possible and some disinfectant. Hopefully we make it out of this thing, but if we do, we'll be needing them. Jesus, Sarge, they're here. We gotta get moving.
We can't stay in the city any longer.
Let's cut down to the east. My house is in the Oakview Estates gated community. Maybe there's something left, but we could cut through and get out of this mess.
Why the hell are they attacking us?
My house is in this community here. Let's cut through. Raoul, watch it.
In there. Stay with us, Sarge. Let's get him upstairs. How bad is it?
What happened?
You got hit. That bomb knocked you out. We pulled you out of the rubble, but you were
bitten.
So, this is it, huh? You girls fought off those zombies? Tough as hell.
Raoul, we...
No, don't. We knew this was coming, didn't we? I'm not letting myself turn into one of those things. I won't let that happen.
You saved us. All this time, you kept us going.
Just doing my job, take care of each other, yeah? You two are strong. Stronger than you think. I have to do this myself. You two get out of here. Goodbye, Gigi, O'Neil. It's been a real pleasure watching you try to save everyone. Truly, a pleasure.
No more time to grieve, Vikki. We gotta go. Now!
How's that ankle?
The ankle will be fine. I'm alive, which is better than half this town. Please, let's just get going.
Our best bet is to find a vehicle. If we head down the street over here, half my neighbors left their keys in their car, so we might luck out.
Funny. Even in the end, the government bombed the poor and left the middle class to rot. Look at this side of Riverside.
We got company.
Don't shoot. Don't want any more of the undead on us. Jesus, they're everywhere.
I can't see shit in this weather.
Now that we're in the middle of nowhere, they seem to be far and few between. Where are we heading?
I keep thinking, we've outrun everything so far, but this is relentless. I haven't even had the proper time to wrap my head around the fact that people die and then come back to life with the sole purpose of eating us. I've come to terms with it in a way, but this is insane. But we just keep running. If not the old sewage tunnels, then it's Riverside. If it's not Riverside, it's somewhere else. If not the bombs, it's the dead. Always something waiting to catch up with us. So the way I see it is that we shouldn't make it easy for anything to catch up with us. Let's head somewhere secluded. A few miles from West Point are a small group of houses tucked between Lake Caligo and the Ohio River. It's secluded, but we just have to hope it's also safe. Look, there it is.
Why don't you clear the house? I'm going to wrap this ankle. Those painkillers and that long ride got me feeling good. Yell if you need
me. I'll come back for you in a minute. Is all clear except for one door. Looks like someone barricaded another person behind the door before dying. I don't know if that's tragic, brave, or sadly the new
norm. Just about done here. You got this?
Yeah, I'll be quick.
If we're staying here, we'd better make it safe. I'm going to start barricading the windows and doors.
That's a great idea, Gigi. I just need a minute. All right, I'm back in the game. What do you think we should be doing next?
There are 3 houses in this loop. Let's clear them, and then we could work on supplies tomorrow. It's been a long day.
Clear. Only one more house to go. There's almost no signs of life in this one. Must have moved out.
Let's check the back. You all right?
There used to be children here. I know I said we were looking for secluded, but I thought there would be something, or someone here. Something to fight for. Something to give us hope. Like, if we were to start small with a community, maybe we could rebuild. But there's nothing left.
Maybe there's nothing left to save, Vikki. But we're still here. And as long as we are, we keep going. Even if we don't know where.
You're right.
I know I'm right. I usually am. Now, what do you say we get back to base and get some sleep? Vikki? Vikki, wake up.
What's going on?
Out the back window. We need to stay alert.
Jesus Christ, there's people out there who need our help.
Let's go then.
I'll get their attention, Gigi. You stay back.
There's no way in hell I'm doing that.
No! Gigi! Fuck! Please don't let that be her. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Gigi, is that you? Ow, god damn it! Gigi! 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 Where are you? Oh, Gigi. Look at what's happened to us. To you. I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? I don't want to hurt anymore. Look, the sun's coming up. Let's just rest by the river a while. We did pretty good, but I guess this is how we die. It's how we were always going to die.